Good morning.
Hey, look at this guy. Or
That guy.
that guy. What's
Good morning.
happening?
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Not late. We were not late. Look, your
Gary,
clock is
your
wrong.
clock must be off. Because according to my clock, right
We're
now.
there.
Oh, now. Oh, wait a minute.
What?
It says it's 8:01 on my phone already.
That's kind of weird.
Mm.
Oddly enough.
Mm.
All right, Gary, we'll look into it. Possibly. I don't know. Oh, Victoria. Foy.
All right.
Gary might get some rain today, man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're going to have to look into the whole
They're looking at the
thing.
track of what's left of. I never even heard it pronounced. Chantal?
Chantal. And my clock says 8:02 now. So yeah, something's wrong with our clock. That's why we're late.
We'll look into that.
We will look into that.
It's a Monday.
It's
apparently.
Monday.
Good morning,
Linda. You need some rain, I'm guessing.
Well, that's different.
Man. Yeah.
Well, so we waited all day yesterday.
Yep.
Got to the point where it's like, well, apparently it's not going to rain after all. What do you want to do? So I got pulled into some chores, which I was thrilled about. I thought, man, it's going to be a rainy day. Nothing could possibly be going on. Had to plant a hibiscus, had to plant another plant. I felt like Gary. I was planting Christmas trees, maybe.
My phone is making noise again.
So last night, I get to sleep. About 11:30, 11:35. Big old bolt of thunder and lightning and a torrential downpour for like about 6 minutes. Then it was gone.
It woke me up.
That was it. That was it.
Woke me up.
But central part of North Carolina did not have the same kind of day as we did. They got 10 or more inches of rain. There's some flooding all the way up through Pinehurst, Southern Pines into.
I wonder how Lisa's doing.
Chatham, Siler City. Yeah, really. In Raleigh, Chapel Hill, a lot of trouble going on there. And it's going to be moving into Virginia and then takes a northeast track up the East Coast. What's left of it. So we'll have to see what's going on.
And thoughts and prayers going out to all those families devastated in Texas.
Oh, my gosh.
That's just horrible. Yeah, Gary said, see, I told you. he was right. We were late.
Right.
Boy, I agree. The weather was gorgeous this past weekend, but the traffic was horrible. I only went to the grocery store.
How was the beach at Malpost 5.5? Isn't it 5.5?
Where she is? Yeah, that sounds about right.
Something like that, yeah.
Gary started trimming his trees to start shaping them. Nice, because yes, that's important.
Yeah, traffic was different this weekend.
Traffic, I didn't. No,
I left the radio station to head towards Jimmy's Seafood Buffet, which was on
Saturday.
Maybe takes 12 minutes. Even in the summertime, usually. Got on the beach road, and my first wrong move was getting on the beach road because it was just happened to be as a dark cloud dumping just a little bit of rain had moved towards the beach, so everybody was getting off the beach, and so I had to stop at every crosswalk all the way up. But coming south down the beach road was a steady line of traffic. I went maybe at least 3 miles before I saw a break in between cars.
Because everybody was coming into town.
Yeah, it was just absolutely amazing.
Victoria had to plant new begonias at our mailbox because our old ones melted. Well, as hot as it was, I'm surprised your mailbox didn't melt. I'm surprised your mailbox didn't melt. Was as hot as it was.
Seriously.
All right. So, can I share my bonehead move with everybody?
Yes, please do.
All right. So Bill and I were here on Friday.
Yeah.
Reading the weather forecast. Actually, I can tell you what it was.
What did it say?
It said, hold on. Let me go look. Oh, no, I don't want that one. I want this one. Trello. I have to go to Trello. If not, I have to go to the another room and pick it up out of the can there.
Foy vinca, it's a good summer plant. Drought.
Yes,
drought tolerant.
All right, so we were in here on Friday. And let me see if there's a weather. Maybe not. No.
Okay.
not there. Hold on. I gotta get the forecast because it goes with my. It goes with mine.
Okay. All right. It's worth the wait. It wasn't good. Wait till she tells you. It's just very, very like, what the heck? Okay. All right. Here she comes with the forecast.
Okay. So Friday. Mostly sunny today, high 87. Partly cloudy tonight, down to 73. Mostly sunny Saturday with a slight chance of afternoon showers or thunderstorms. Okay.
Right.
Afternoon.
Afternoon.
That's important. Okay.
It is.
We went to my neighbor's house across the street. Had like this little cookout, you know, did some burgers and dogs and pasta salads and stuff like that and corn and da. Okay. So walking back across the road,
Right.
walking down the driveway towards the house, and I look and I see my little convertible sitting there with the top down. And I thought to myself, I even said out loud to Mr. D, should I park this under the house? And he goes, just leave it. It'll be fine. I'm like, yeah, that's true. They're not calling for any rain until the afternoon. Again, Saturday, slight chance of afternoon
Right.
showers or thunderstorms.
Right. Oh my God.
It was about 8:30, 8:45, something like that. I don't even remember what time. I woke up to pee. And, you know, because plus the dog woke me up like 2 hours before that. So I didn't realize it was happening at the time. Nothing was happening at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So I woke up and I kind of went to pee and I looked out the window and it looked a little foggy. But then I'm like, no, that's not fog. That's actual rain.
Right.
It was pouring. I mean, pouring down buckets of rain coming down. And my little car sitting on the driveway with the top down. This much water was in the back seat on the floor.
Oh my gosh.
My cup holders were filled with water. The front didn't have as much water in it as the back seat, but no, literally there was this much water in the back on the floorboards in the back seat. I vacuumed it and I vacuumed it and go back a half an hour later. It'd be like a little thing of water. So go back a half an hour later. Bonehead move. Why didn't I just put the top up?
I don't know. I don't know. You thought you were safe.
And evidently there's some, I think a fuse blew or something with the water because now my AC heat, that whole thing doesn't work and I can't put my top back up.
Mm-hmm.
It's permanently down right now.
Wow.
Yeah, bonehead move. So I have a permanent convertible. Can't drive it in the rain.
Ruth, our business offices were closed on Friday.
Oh, we were not here on Friday. We weren't. Oh, no.
And
we were not. No.
Everybody gets notified today as to who won the Santa box. So stand by. And what we got? Gary. Yes, that's exactly right.
Charlie. Yeah, evidently. Yeah.
Should have said, Victoria, what is Charlie wearing?
I can't depend on Bill, the weatherman.
I was asleep too.
I know, but you're the one that gave me the forecast of chance of afternoon showers.
Yes, that's absolutely correct. I did.
But this much water, and it's still wet. It's the top's still down because, like I said, I went to put it up last night. Nothing.
It wouldn't work?
Nope. I think my fuses are blown.
No.
Or I'm hoping that's all it is blown fuses. But of course, I have no clue where my fuse panel is on that car, so I have to look for it.
Wow.
I have to search it on the World Wide Web and say, "Hey Siri." No, just kidding.
Hey Siri.
No, I could say, "Hey Alexa." Yeah. But anyway, so how was your weekend, everybody? Did you have a good 4th of July? Mine wasn't that bad.
The weather here on the 4th of July
was gorgeous.
Was really nice.
It was beautiful.
The evening was just a great evening to be out. We went, Mrs. Thomas and I went to downtown Manio. We hung out.
Yep.
And we watched the DeLoreans, which was, was great.
Did you see Tamara and Howard?
I saw Howard. Howard's brother was there.
Yep. Her uncle was
some other family.
Yep. Her sister.
And Howard was looking spiffy, had a cowboy hat on.
Uh-huh.
And a really red, white, and blue themed patriotic shirt. It was pretty cool. It was good to see him.
Damn, it absorbs moisture. Makes you get rid of the
What is she?
Make
she's
sure you
saying
get the really big one. Oh, okay. Put damp rid in it.
It's a
Oh,
could work.
That's a good idea. Very good idea.
Mm-hmm.
The DeLoreans are good. Good morning. All right. Thank you for that advice, Tammy.
Victoria.
And Victoria said he utilized his Thunder shirt. Oh, that's awesome. Now they have Thunder Chewies, or like little edibles. They have Thunder Bites.
It's like magic cheese.
I think they're called Thunder Bites or something. There's some kind of little treat that will calm your dog down.
It's like
you emailed me too. Okay, I will go look.
Right.
Thank you for that.
Cool.
Yes, you did. Oh, isn't that? Oh, that's neat. Wow, I like that.
Oh, neat. All right.
Yeah,
Can't
I'll
wait.
show you in a minute.
We've got
You'll
a few pictures and 1 or 2 videos from this
Holy
weekend.
schmoly! Wow.
What do we have?
How did you get the second picture from Charlie's?
Okay.
How in the world did you get everybody to take that? Wow. Hang on here. Bill emailed me a bunch of stuff, and I did. Yeah, yes, I did. Hold on here. All right. My husband was a manager for the youth baseball tournament yesterday. Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
Great beach day and great fireworks in KDH. Nice. Good. All right, so hold on here. I'll probably have to delete some pictures. I don't want banners. All right, hold on here. I got to figure out. And by the way, we have like a totally new layout. And it like made me go, what? All right, what's Gary saying about going to the doctor? I saw Gary say something about the doctors.
Gary's got to leave early.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to put
last
that.
week.
I know.
Sorry.
I didn't mean to put it up. I meant to. I'm trying to delete.
Oh, cool.
pictures.
Sounds like a good time, Tammy. All right. We've got to take a break for some useless info. We'll be right back for that. All right, mic's up. Your station for the killer hits, 102.5 The Shark. That's Lips Inc. and Funky Town. Good morning to you. It is 8:13. Bill and Cindy in the morning. Killer hits all day. Your Shark forecast brought to you by Mosquito Authority. In business since 2002, cost-effective systems that are proven to work. Mosquito and tick yard treatments. They're quick and they work without any hassle to you. Mosquito Authority. See just how easy it can be to tackle your mosquito problem at bugsbite.com.
Love that website. Moderate rip currents along the beaches today. Otherwise, partly sunny, breezy. Chance of showers, maybe a thunderstorm. High of about 90. Partly cloudy tonight, down to 75. Tomorrow, sunny, hot, humid. Slight chance of showers, thunderstorms. High 92. Heat index value going to feel more like 102.
Yeah, right now we have 77 in Edenton, 78 in Eastlake, and 79 in Nags Head at 102.5 The Shark. Now, Cindy proclaims this all the time.
I'm full of it.
She goes, I am just full of it.
I am.
What does she talk about? She's talking about useless info, and she does. Some of the stuff that she
pull out of my head
pretty much is pretty astronomical. Do you know this stuff, or
it's just useless.
It's everything from, even in regular conversation, we're talking music, music trivia, movie quotes. You're really good at that. But what do you have for us this morning?
Slimer in Ghostbusters was originally going to be called Onion Head.
What?
I don't know. Don't ask. I don't know why they did that, but Onion. I like Slimer better. Makes more sense.
Me too.
And the early ideas for the title included Ghost Stoppers,
right.
Ghost Smashers, Ghost Breakers, and then they finally settled on Ghostbusters. Ta-da. Now you know.
Who are you going to call? Ghost Smashers? I don't know.
No. I like Ghostbusters better.
Definitely.
Almost half of U.S. presidents in the past 80 years have been left-handed.
Oh, really?
Did you know that?
No.
Harry Truman, Gerald Ford, George H.W. Bush, Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, and Ronald Reagan were ambidextrous, but naturally left-handed.
Interesting.
Some people believe that Herbert Hoover was left-handed, but at the time, everyone was taught to use the right hand, so there's no definite word on that one.
Oh.
And James Garfield, also ambidextrous. He was the only known left-handed president among the first 30 presidents.
Wow.
So now you know. Useless information. Did you know some of the early top casting choices for the movie Speed were originally Stephen Baldwin and Ellen DeGeneres?
Oh my gosh. It would have been a completely
Keanu
different
and
movie.
what's her face are the way to go.
Wow.
Waffle House owns its own record label called Waffle Records.
Really?
And its songs are mostly played where? In their restaurants.
I've heard the Waffle House song. I remember that. We used to play it every time we got.
They were.
Isn't that crazy? All right. That's Useless Info. Up within 10 minutes. We've got Today in Music and more killer hits coming up.
She can be on my trivia team any day. Your son is left-handed. Just making sure. Okay. So real quick, I'm going to put up. I can find it. Where is it? Here we go. All right. I'm deleting pictures still.
Okay.
And I did mean to put up last week's pictures.
All right.
Delete.
I'll catch up on comments here.
Delete.
Foy says, oh, Tammy, start with Tammy. You can be on my trivia team any day, Cindy.
Because I'm full of it.
Foy says, my son is left-handed. Ah, all right.
Oh, wow. This thing has totally changed.
Gary says he's left-handed. We're the only ones in our right mind.
I'm right-handed. All right. Which ones? Hold on. This.
Victoria says her son is left-handed too.
Okay. All right. Here's a couple pictures. Working. I wonder what makes people left-handed. If like their parents are right-handed, how do you get a left-handed gene? That I don't know. All right. So here is real quick. This was Charlie's Angels. Hold on. This is kind of cool. Isn't that neat?
Oh, neat.
That's pretty neat.
That is really cool.
Okay. Now, this is the cool part. Okay. This is why they're called Charlie's Angels, and they are a great community.
Okay. No way.
Isn't that awesome?
Said everybody?
That's Charlie's Angels.
Holy moly.
Isn't that cool?
That's really cool. Man.
Do I see anybody I know?
From back here, I can't see anybody.
All right. So then Bill, where'd you go? Where you were here. Downtown Mania.
Yeah, no, that's
You need horseradish.
standing in Creef Park under the trees. And I looked all the way to the left. I would have seen the DeLoreans play, and to the left of the boathouse, whatever they call it.
Okay.
But that's looking across the street. There's the pretzel truck was there, and that's a line for the pretzel truck.
And if you look to the right, that's the waterfront.
Yeah, towards the water.
And if you make like a U-turn to your right, that would take you to the
lighthouse.
The lighthouse.
And across the street is that new apartment building. Can you see
a hotel /
rooftop?
apartment building? Yep.
It was really, that would have been the place to have been that night, because we were about 10 minutes away from fireworks there. Sun was setting and everybody was getting geared up for that. Pretty cool.
Okay, boy, you say they fed over 280 folks on Saturday. Who is they?
Yeah, who were they?
Okay.
Was everybody grilling?
I don't know. All right, this was you and somebody. Oh no.
Hey Gary, are you still with us? So on Saturday, after I left Jimmy's Seafood Buffet, I had been tasked to stop by a grocery store to get a couple of things. I'm standing in line, getting ready. I've got my card out. I'm watching the checkout person ring me up, and I look down and what do I see? Victoria's Secret. What the heck? Uber,
Sonic, Starbucks. That's pretty funny.
Yeah. So I took a picture. I said, I got to send this to Gary.
That's pretty funny. All right. And then you saw, hold on. I thought I just unhid that. Uh-oh. What's going on?
I don't know.
Okay, there it is. It's weird. New. And that's you with somebody.
All right. So that's my buddy Arturo. I met Arturo for a couple of summers. I managed what they called the gift shop at the Lost Colony every night. It was an open air market.
Mm-hmm.
You opened up the doors and all the stuff was hanging on the doors, T-shirts and glassware.
Mm-hmm.
And it was for the Christmas shop.
Mm-hmm.
That's the merchandise was from the Christmas shop. But it was a lot of Lost Colony stuff in there too. So Arturo was with the Lions Club across the way. they had the food, they had the concessions.
Okay.
So I'd see him every night for 75 performances for
Wow.
2 years. So he and I became buddies. He was a high school kid then.
Nice.
He joined the service. He was stationed in Korea. He was on leave, and I was so surprised to see him.
Oh, wow.
It was very
Okay.
neat. Very neat.
Oh, welcome home. Troy.
Yeah, exactly.
Hold on. I got to find videos where I can put up videos. Hold on here.
Gary just wanted to know if you got his picks.
I did get his of the house, or hold on.
The house in progress.
The 4 years, or hold on here. Let me find.
Okay, we're catching up on all this food here.
Oh, the newspaper pick. And then you also sent pictures of the telephone poles. But the newspaper, I can't really see the newspaper. Rent a sign. What? Explain rent a sign. Explain, Lucy.
Well, if they were feeding 280 people, the food better be good.
Yeah. Which, are you talking about the newspaper of the rent a sign thing? Because I can't, it's hard to see the actual newspaper, even though you took a picture of it. It's hard to see what you did exactly.
Okay.
So that's why I didn't undo it. On the inspiration of Sharon Grabowski, a new idea in promotions came along and was marketed at their York Boulevard abode. Renting announcement signs came Sharon Monday with hubby Gary. The plans got underway. It's a boy. Okay. That's pretty cool, though. Rent me, call me.
Gary says newspaper, you got to blow it up to read.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. But you can't blow it up when you're,
when
on
it's in
here.
there?
You can't, it wouldn't blow up.
Okay.
But now I am reading it. Okay. That's very cool, though. Very, very cool. They made these huge giant signs that you can put in your yard saying it's a boy, it's a girl.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that kind of stuff. Yeah, where is Kristen? I agree with you. I agree with you. Where is Kristen? And that's so devastating. We have the Weather Channel on right now, behind Bill on the TV.
Catching up on Texas and
North Carolina.
Central North Carolina.
And it's just so, the way that water just came in is just devastating. Yeah. Are we playing another one?
We're going to play another one, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And
where's she from? Kill Devil Hills. Gary, you're a goofball. You are a goofball.
Calling on Kristen Martins. Oh, we have a guest.
We have a Shelly.
It's Shelly.
We have a Shelly Gray.
What's happening?
Oh, be careful, Bethy. There you are. Bethy's here now, too.
Is Bethy okay?
Bethy's okay.
Is it safe to listen and drive at the same time, Bethy?
Yes.
Oh, gosh.
All right, so I have to show Shelly the Charlie's Angels.
Oh, yeah, this is cool.
Oh, that's a lot of angels, man.
Mylanta.
What in the
Exactly.
world?
They said they fed 280 people, and they had everybody brought a covered dish, and it was 280 people total.
That's really cool.
That
Isn't that awesome?
is awesome.
That's what I call a fam jam.
Yeah, it really
Foy
is.
and
That's
Perrin said
cool.
hello.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Beth. I see a Bethy and a Beth.
Right. Yay.
Awesome. Good morning, peeps.
Did you have a good 4th?
I did have a good 4th. It was busy. I had my family's down and everything. So
Mhm.
excuse me, we have been eating like crazy and
Mm-hmm.
hanging out and laughing and, just tearing stuff up. Shelley,
You received our veto kit?
Oh, Vago kid. Gonna
Oh.
put it together today. Sweet. Oh, I'm so glad. What color did you pick?
There are some devils in there, too. Sorry. Yes. There we got it.
I knew what you meant, Gary. I knew what you meant. What
Yep.
color did you end up getting?
This is packed again, but they've all gone home.
Oh,
Nice.
wow. Nice. This
Yeah.
place was packed. This whole beach was crazy.
It was insane.
absolutely
Mhm.
insane.
We went to the beach on 4th of July.
Are you insane?
Well, we went down to Coquina. We
Oh,
actually had space, but there
Nice, Gary.
was literally lots of cars all the way
All lined up.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Amazing.
up with the
Help
community.
with the community chest. You are what?
You are my last holdout.
What community chest? What are you Oh, are you talking about on Monopoly? You got it. I'll work on it. I'll do that this morning after I get home. I promise. Yeah, she and I are Monopoly players. together.
Okay.
We play quite a lot of stuff together on Monopoly. It's
Really?
wonderful. Hi, Victoria. Yeah, so we play this Monopoly Go game
Mhm.
online, and it's addictive. Is it not, Perrin? I mean, you get addicted to this game, but it's fun, you know. Other
Hey.
people play, what is it, Wordle and
Yeah,
Words
like
with
your-
Friends and all that
Yep.
stuff. Yeah,
Candy Crush,
we're some
Blocks.
Monopoly Go girls. So
Monopoly Go Girl.
so I actually came in to ask a question. Work wise,
Mhm.
do we have something for Corova Fire or something? And
Oh yeah, that's their the donkey derby
Yeah.
thingy that
okay,
they're
because
doing.
I'm missing that, and I'm missing something else.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
All right.
Okay.
That's
So
good.
just wanted to let you
Good.
know.
All right.
Should
I
I-
appreciate you letting me know.
Should I go look?
There is nothing. I can pretty
There's-
much
Oh, there's
guarantee.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So,
I'll
all
look
right.
then.
Do you know what the second
We will
thing
look
was
at
we're
it.
missing?
I'll find it, and I'll let me look. Let me look. Hold on. Feedback.
Does it have to do with live?
Yeah.
It'll start tomorrow. Don't worry about it today.
Oh, okay. Cool.
You're
Bye,
good.
guys. Have a good day.
Have a great one. Break a lip. All right. We got
All
today
right.
music on the way. We'll come back with more pictures and videos and
Mm-hmm.
questions
Mm-hmm.
and and whatnot.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Hunka burning love.
Hunka Merlin. I wonder where they yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Lori and
Yeah, really.
and Debbie and
Somebody's sleeping in.
yeah, how was everybody's 4th of July? Obviously
Good.
Charlie's Angels were busy as all get
Oh
out.
my gosh. That's great.
You had a nice one. My neighbor left too. Oh, I have to tell you a story about my neighbor too.
Excuse me. All right, mic's up. Your station for the killer hits, 102.5, the Shark Bill Medley, Jennifer Warrens, and I've had the time of my life. 826, Bill and Cindy in the morning, killer hits all day.
Moderate current risks along the beaches today. Partly sunny, breezy, chance of showers, maybe a thunderstorm, high 90. Partly cloudy tonight, 75. Sunny, hot tomorrow, slight chance of showers, maybe a thunderstorm, 92 with the heat index making it feel like 102.
All right, 77 right now in Washington, 80 in Moyock, 79 in Nags Head at 102.5 the Shark.
Time now for Today Music, brought to you by Bojangles. At Bojangles, they serve up those hot, fresh, made from scratch buttermilk breakfast biscuits all day, every day. Anytime you're ready, it's bow time.
All right, it was 2010. Paul McCartney joined Ringo Starr on stage for a concert at New York's Radio City Music Hall to help celebrate the former Beatles drummer's 70th birthday at the time with Ringo's all-star band. And joined in by Yoko Ono. Joe Walsh was there.
Nice.
Angus Young from AC/DC. Stephen Van Zandt for the E Street Band. Paul belted out Birthday, and Ringo delivered with a little help from my friends.
That's kind of cool.
2007, the Live Earth concerts took place around the world, with the Police closing the day's events in New Jersey. The band, the Police. The concerts were organized by former U.S. Vice President Al Gore, and as a part of his campaign to heal the planet, something like that.
All right. 1984, Bruce Springsteen went to number 1 on the album chart with Born in the USA. The album went on to spend a total of 139 weeks on the chart, also reaching number 1 in the UK, Australia, and Canada, among many other territories. It became Springsteen's most successful release and one of the world's best-selling LPs of all time. And of course, it was also the first CD pressed in the United States.
Isn't that something?
Useless
Pretty cool.
information. 1984, Prince started a 5-week run at number 1 on the singles charts when Doves Cry. It was his first number 1, which went on to sell over 2 million copies.
All right. How about music
Ooh.
birthdays today?
David Hodo, the original member of the Village People, he was the construction worker.
Right.
78 today.
Okay.
Ringo Starr, obviously, do the math.
Yeah.
He's 85 today.
85 for Ringo. All right. That's today in music. Stick around. We got news and weather together within 10 and more killer hits next.
I got bit by mosquitoes too. I don't know where I was, but I have 4 new bites on my leg that I did not have last night.
Wow.
All right. And got some things. Oh, what kind of things at south of the border? Just curious. Let the crew go at 8:15. Oh, okay. From ice cream. Ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
Bethy got bit about, that's awful, 50 times.
Ooh.
All right. So what else were we? I don't remember. We were chatting about something. Hold on.
Well,
Are you going out this way? I don't know. Please don't do it Wednesday. We have a trip out of town. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right.
Gotcha.
Okay. So I can think about not doing it on Wednesday. I can possibly think about that. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going out. One, I don't know what I'm going to go out in because my car has water in it still. Hopefully it'll be fixed or whatever. It'll dry out enough or I can replace the fuses or something.
Right.
Because I can't put the top up. And when they're calling for a chance of rain, even when they're not calling for a chance of rain, because they were calling for rain on Saturday morning. Duh. All right, but I will note to self. And my phone just went. Oh, my daughter just left home. Okay. Nope, 25 minutes ago, actually. I don't know. My phone just keeps beeping and it's on silence and I don't get it. All right. So hold on here. There was something I was looking for and I don't remember. Oh, videos. That's what we were doing. I have to go back to the other screen. All right. So Bill had this one.
Oh, hold on.
Oh.
What's it look like?
Ron Wayne.
Okay. You guys some of you might have met Ron Wayne. He's probably been on here once or twice chatting, maybe. I don't know.
I don't think he does.
He doesn't do that? Okay.
No, he calls in and tells us jokes.
Oh, okay. All right. So he'll call in some mornings. He's famous for telling jokes.
He is.
And he's from Currituck, and he bought a farmhouse out in Hobbsville. He's always talking about that.
He lives in his frog.
Yeah.
Which is a finished room over the garage at his daughter's house.
So he stopped by to say hi, a lot like you guys do.
And he has his bunny rabbit that lives in a mailbox.
And the donkey across the street.
And the donkey across the street and the dog.
And so on and so on.
You know.
So he says, I got a joke if you give me a prize. And I'm like, all right, Ron, since you drove all the way down here from Currituck on July 4th weekend just to say hi to Bill.
That's crazy, but God bless him.
You got it. So we're going to play this, listen for the joke, and you'll meet Ron Wayne.
Hold on. When I do this so I can hear the joke too, can you turn our microphones off so we don't get feedback?
Okay.
So that way I can turn my speaker
I'll
on.
do that now.
All right, ready?
All right, we got our buddy Ron Wayne out here today. Stopped by Jimmy's Seafood Buffet. Ron is always good for a joke. You hear him sometimes with Bill and Cindy in the morning. Ron's got one this afternoon. What you got, buddy?
All right, this one I use like if I get pulled over by a cop, if you tell him a good joke like that, something they let you off.
Okay.
Well, anyway, this guy, he works for Chippendale Dancer, he's the manager. He's driving down the highway and he gets a flat tire. He's going to be trying to change the tire. People come by, zip it by because it's on the left-hand side of the road of the vehicle. And he thought, well, okay, I got an idea how to slow the traffic down. So he opens it up and he has these full-size cardboard cutouts of the Chippendale Dancers. So he makes a wall all the way down the highway behind this car. So now people are slowing up, the women are hooping and hollering, all that. Guys call them names. But anyway, he's working on the tire. State trooper shows up and he goes, what are you doing? What is this? What are you doing? I go, I'm changing my flat tire. He goes, I see that. Well, all these pictures, these dancers, what are they for? What are they usually doing? He goes, don't you understand what they are, officer? He goes, no, what are they? Those are my emergency flashers.
All right, you're good for a prize, Juan. I tell you what, man, cheer wine, you get the koozie, and I tell you what, you get the sticker, and I'm gonna give you a Brindley beach bag, buddy. Now, I know your family will love that. Thanks for listening to The Shark, and thanks for coming out today. All right,
Sure.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Could you guys hear that? I'm hoping you could. Hopefully, did you?
That's Ron.
That's a funny joke.
He's a buddy of ours that listens to The Shark like you guys do.
Yep.
But
Yep.
I just remembered he doesn't have a smartphone. He has a flip phone. That's why he would,
Right.
unless he's on a computer, he would never do this.
Right. Exactly.
That's that.
Exactly. Foy said exactly. We get that. Yeah. Yeah. Even if they're not calling for a chance of rain.
Right.
Chances. There's always a chance of rain, especially when you're sound asleep and you wake up to go potty and you realize it's pouring down rain
Into
and my
your
top is
car.
down. And then I look at literally my drink holders were filled. It was overflowing. The back seat had that much, like literally not the seat, but on the floor had that much water.
Wow. Should have put
All
a little
right.
rubber duck in there.
Oh, rubber ducky, you're the
little one.
Sorry I'm late to the show, guys. Really tired. Me and the wife cleaned 20 beach houses. Wow.
The heck?
That's a lot. But then again, it's because it was this weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. I get it.
And a lot of
Wow.
people left on Saturday or early Sunday, and you had to have it clean and ready to go by Sunday
Mhm.
afternoon. Wow.
Really
wow,
crazy,
wow.
crazy.
Wow, that's just crazy is right. So what else did everybody do for I did not do anything on 4th of July night. We went to my neighbors, like I said. And then we came home and hung out. That's all we did. Then I could hear some people illegally letting off some fireworks around the neighborhood because you're not supposed to let them off. But we'd hear, that type of thing.
All the time.
Just a couple of them. I even heard someone Thursday night, the 3rd.
I remember one time it was July 4th. I went to see my brother in Louisville, Kentucky. In that particular state, I think it must be, you can have mortars. You know what I'm talking about?
Good morning, Lori.
They're like, oh, boom.
Yep.
And I kept hearing these big thunderous booms like next door. I'm like, what is that? He's like, oh, it's fireworks. I'm like, are they legal here? He goes, yeah. I'm like, oh, so that's what it's like.
Now, in West Virginia, you can buy them,
Mm-hmm.
and they're the ones that go the Husker do's, the Husker don'ts, and all that stuff.
Yes.
They go up and go just like they do the professional ones, but they're illegal to set off. And you can't buy them if you live in West Virginia.
Wow. Foy, I don't know.
Yeah.
You tell me. Shoes?
It's buying new shoes. Was actually but we just let her get away with shoes.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that's true.
the trivia this morning, really, yeah.
It was shoes.
Yep, shoes.
Really big shoe.
Which is why I'm wearing my cute little pink one. Sorry. Oh Lord, we were wondering where you were, Lori.
Yeah. We were
As we
like,
said.
where's Lori?
Because we did a hunk of burning look.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so here's another video that
No, is
A
this
little
the
girl.
girl?
Yeah.
It's another joke.
this is just real
It
quick.
kind of caught on. Off.
You can, but I think I heard it.
Okay.
It's only 14 seconds too.
All right.
Here we go.
Start again. Okay. What you got?
Why do seagulls fly over the sea?
Why do seagulls fly over the sea? I don't know why.
Because if they flew over the bay, there'd be bagels.
All right. That works for me.
Why are you muted? Oh no. Oh, bagel. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, why do seagulls? Why do they call them seagulls? I wanted to stop by and see Bill on set. Good Lord, it was a nightmare. I
Lori,
know.
it was crazy.
That's why I didn't leave my
Crazy
house.
traffic. It really
Did
was.
not
I'm with
leave
you on
my
that one.
house. Did not. Now, do you want to show the 36-second one?
Okay. Now, this just happened.
Okay.
I'm not going to comment on anything other than it was funny. Okay. You take
Okay.
it for what it's worth.
All right.
But this happened, and I just thought it was hysterical.
All right. I'm gonna turn the thing on so we can hear.
All right.
All right, we're at Jimmy's Seafood Buffet. Everybody ready to have a great meal? Oh, yeah. Yeah, worth the wait, isn't it? Definitely. Who's never been here before? Raise your hand. Yeah, never? Oh, you are in for a treat. Let me tell you what. It's the 5th of July party, and there's all kinds of stuff. All right? You guys have a great time. Thanks for coming out. Enjoy your time on the Outer Banks. I'm Bill Thomas with 102.5 The Shark. Yeah. Say Jimmy's Seafood Buffet.
Jimmy's Seafood Buffet.
All right.
Okay. That was just kind of funny.
I love when stuff like that
Jimmy's
happens.
Seafood buffet. Woohoo. Yep.
They were a great bunch of guys. I think there was a lady there too. They were they came over. They were so interested in the radio station.
Oh, wow.
They took a picture of our
Banner.
banner.
Uh-huh.
And I said, like our Facebook page, and I said, I'm going to put this video up, and they were all about it.
That's so cool.
It was just really funny. I
That's
just thought
cool.
it was just a bunch of fun loving whole family. Just have to have a great time.
I would say. And Jimmy's Seafood Buffet is the place to go.
That's right.
They have like 8 to 10 different types of crab legs.
They did that night for sure.
And
They had an
homemade
extra couple
lobster.
of different.
And they have homemade lobsters.
Yeah.
And they bring in fresh tuna and fresh mahi-mahi.
Did you say homemade lobster?
Whole
Oh,
Maine lobster. Homemade lobsters. Yep.
I'm like, how do you do that?
Yep. They got homemade lobsters. So I need a cold cheer wine. That's not. I so needed a cold cheer. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure.
You know, I had I don't drink soda anymore unless it's zero. and they
Mhm.
had some Cheerwine Zero there, and it was so hot. I had two.
You
and
had
it was-
two?
oh,
Wow.
It tasted so good. It's nice ice
When
cold.
it's ice cold,
it's
man,
really good, man.
just like my water. Every now and then, when it's really cold,
Right.
just tastes really good.
Kind of like a cold beer.
Sorry, that's the
Or-
only way. That's the
Or
only
a
way I'll
homemade
drink them.
lobster.
Or a homemade lobster. Homemade
I just didn't get it. I was like, did she say whole?
whole
Maine.
Maine lobsters. Not just the tail
Right.
or not just the claws, but they
Whole.
had the whole thing.
I can't believe
The
you ate the
complete
whole
Maine
thing.
lobster. A complete Maine lobster.
Complete,
Is that better? The Cheerwine has their contest back on submitting our
Yes.
photos. Oh, awesome. Yes. What is it? ETC
Get it right.
54?
Hang on just a second.
Hold on.
All right. So if you go to the contest website, which is cheerwine.com/contest, if you want to just put in the code for our region, it's ECT25.
25. I said
All right.
52. What else?
That's okay. It's through August 14th. So we're just in the
Three-
middle. We're in the middle of the
Mhm.
first week.
3 weekly prizes
Mhm.
each week and one grand prize at the
Yeah.
end, which is that 6-night stay
At the Beaufort.
at Beaufort,
Man.
North Carolina, not
Beaufort.
Beaufort. Beaufort's in South
Beaufort.
Carolina. Beaufort.
Anyway, so all right. So that's the deal. Check it out.
Bill, you wasn't
Really?
the only
Okay,
one
good.
scratching your head when she said
Thank you.
homemade lobsters.
Homemade lobsters. How do they do that?
Homemade.
Homemade lobster.
Homemade lobsters. So, just real quick, I was just watching. I took a peek at the Weather Channel for a 2nd,
Mhm.
and they actually have like Mercy Chefs, is what it's called. It's a big tractor
Yeah.
trailer that they come out and cook meals for people.
You
That's
know
awesome.
who is heavily involved in that?
No.
Do you remember John Tice, the guy that his family started John's Drive-In, and then John carried it on for many
Oh
years?
yeah.
He sold it to the nice
Right.
couple that have it now,
Right.
and moved to Florida. He is
Had a-
heavily involved.
Oh,
with
wow, that's
Mercy
awesome.
Chefs. Yeah.
All right. They're still saying at least 82 dead in Texas. That is so disastrous. I mean, that's just horrible. I mean, and the fact that the little girls that were in the camp were 7 and 8-year-olds, and it happened at 3 o'clock in the morning, so they were sound asleep in their bunks, not having any idea what was going on, and it rose 26 feet in less than an hour. Just devastating. I mean, just complete devastation. It's
Yeah.
horrible. It's like Helene, what it did to North Carolina.
Yeah.
One thing too, though, they made the comment that there was Hurricane. I don't know. No, not
Fran?
Ernesto. Fran, maybe. It was out in Texas years ago.
Okay.
And there was like 89 people that died because of that storm.
Mhm.
But it was also hitting a place like San Antonio that has like
Couple
I don't know,
100,000 people.
a couple hundred. Yeah, we're talking
Wow.
maybe close to 1 million people. Where this little area, Kerrsville, only has like 56,000 people.
Yeah.
So when you're comparing apples and
Mhm.
oranges, I mean the ratio it's horrible. I mean it's just so sad. I mean like ridiculous sad. And there's still 11 people, including one counselor, that's missing from the camp.
Yeah.
I couldn't even imagine. Could you? I mean, they even showed it on the Weather Channel. The buildings where the girls were sleeping, and the windows were way up top, and then there was a little section, and then the roof,
Mhm.
and the water was up above the windows, between the roof and the windows.
Wow.
So that means inside it was all the way up to the ceiling. I mean, it's just I can't even imagine. And then people are saying, why didn't they run up? Well, the
No place to
property
go.
behind them was like a rock ledge.
Yeah.
It was it was a rock cliff. It was a cliff, basically. So they couldn't, there was nowhere they could go. And then the one manager of the camp or something, he had 4 little girls in his car with him trying to rescue them, but the car got swept away and they all died too.
They didn't make it.
Very sad. Devastating.
Yeah. So you try to wrap your head around this, and there's just no way
Mm-mm.
you can ask why. You can see who. It's just what
You don't know?
I to understand it in my mind. I just fall back on we live in a broken world.
Right.
It's not perfect.
Nope. I mean, it's
Yeah.
weird weather catastrophes like
Right.
that, hurricanes,
Mhm.
tornadoes,
Right.
earthquakes, all that kind of stuff. It's like, why?
Mhm.
Well, what happened?
Yeah.
But imagine. Oh, I know.
No, I can't imagine that either, Lori.
I
Nope,
couldn't.
not at all.
I couldn't. And I know they were saying that like the night before they could tell something was coming, but they didn't know how big of a storm it was.
Oh, yeah.
And I guess they just didn't get the word to them or something. I don't know. I couldn't even imagine though.
Well,
Or a brother or a sister, you know?
yeah.
And oh, my little sister went to camp, or my big sister went to camp.
Right.
I just it like makes me nauseous.
Yeah. It does. So,
All right.
not to cliche it, but please count your blessings.
Absolutely.
And if you believe, say a prayer for them.
Say a little prayer for them
That's right.
forever. Sorry, I had to. All right. I don't think I have any jokes filled in today,
Uh-oh.
so I have to grab those real quick
All right.
because
We can use the bagel one.
oh, I've already used that one before though.
Okay.
I got one.
Victoria says the wind is blowing in Hertford. Something is brewing.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Hold on. I gotta get my thing real quick. Come on.
Let's check the
I
radar.
was gonna say I was gonna check the radar real
Check
quick,
the position of where that low is right
That's
now.
weird.
It might be something
because
to do with
I
it.
know it's supposed to be over by Raleigh.
But it was going to start moving northeast, so it might actually be temporarily within what you would call your area. Might not rain, but you might get some wind, some breeze. And every time I want to open my weather app when I really, really need it fast,
It never works.
it goes real slow.
Yep, that's of
Isn't
course.
that odd?
Mm-hmm.
Still waiting. Still waiting.
Still waiting.
All right. Okay.
Something is a brewing. Lots of white caps on the. The white caps yesterday were horrible, and I even noticed on my way in today, which I told Bill as I was going up over the Bumpy Bridge, Pirates Cove, I could see the canals, like near the boat ramp. They were like really, the water was very high in them. So something is a brewing.
All right. The radar shows this the low has moved well into Virginia.
Okay.
Towards Richmond.
Okay.
A lot of
17
rain
mile an
there.
hour
And the main rain portion of it's on the north end and it all the way up to DC at this point. But it's supposed to kind of shoot up the East Coast, kind of start moving.
And
so
for the record, it's supposed to be 97 today in Charlotte.
Oh, really? Yikes.
I'm just looking up there.
Wow.
It's only 80 in Tampa. Only 75 in Orlando.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't rule out a scattered shower or thunderstorm, guys.
Cleveland, you're supposed to have a chance of showers in 79,
Yeah.
Gary. Winds blowing here at my house in Jamesville and dark clouds, but no rain. Wow. See, I looked out here earlier and it was sunny. Beautiful. But it was very hot and humid already.
All right, we're going to go.
I do have I'm only going to do 2 jokes today.
Okay.
Okay. I don't have the weather.
You don't have the weather? I'll give it to you.
There's no weather.
There you go.
You did not put the weather in there.
I didn't put the weather.
No
That's
weather
good,
in there.
man.
No.
All right.
No weather for you.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and go after this song.
Oh, there's a car at the camp now. There was not a car before, but now there's a car that pulled up in front of one of the cabins.
All right.
Sorry. All right. Even though we have 47 seconds, this is going to give Bill a chance to check the levels, to tap the on a couple times for the microphone. We'll start tapping his foot in a second. And he'll start
She's making fun of me?
No. No,
You are.
not at all. Mm-mm. Not me. Never. Mm-mm.
26 seconds.
He's talking really loudly and doesn't realize it.
Mike's up. Your station for the Killer Hits, 102.5, the Shark Four Seasons, December 63. Oh, what a night. It is 8:50, about 10 away from 9. Your Killer Workday kickoff in the works in just minutes. It's being brought to you by Billy's Seafood Market, locally owned, established in 1971, offering the freshest seafood on the Outer Banks, open through November.
Moderate rip current risks along the beaches today. Partly sunny, breezy. Chance of showers, maybe a thunderstorm. High 90. Partly cloudy tonight, 75. And then tomorrow, sunshine, hot, humid. Slight chance of showers, maybe a thunderstorm. So put the top up on your convertible. High 92 with heat indexes closer to 102.
All right, speak for yourself. 77 in Swan Quarter, 79 in Weeksville, and 80 in Nags Head at 102.5. The Shark.
Yeah, convertibles don't go well with rain.
No.
So what did the priest shout at the salad bar?
I don't know.
Let us pray.
Okay.
All right, so this old guy that I knew would always say, you know what really burns my butt?
Okay.
Then he'd hold his hand at about butt level and say, a fire about this high.
That was a good one.
Sorry. I do. Overcast, cloudy wind picking up in Norfolk. Have a good one, guys. You be safe too, Dave. Dave, Mr. Clock. Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, Dave.
Mr. Clock.
Dave with us?
Dave was here. He just popped in for a
Super.
second. He just popped in for a second. He's one of our engineers.
Yeah, he is.
Does a lot of the stuff that makes this go out over the radio.
He does.
Yep. Bethy said something about mosquito bites. Yes, I have tons of mosquito bites all over the place. You know, it burns my butt. About a fire this high also. Same thing. What time am I doing a keyword? Hope it's before. It is going to be before 10:30.
Mhm.
It will be before 10:30. Because one, we're off the air at 10, so it's got to be sometime.
Deductive reasoning.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
All right,
We thought about-
Perrin. Have a great day.
Got to do an ice cream order. Have fun. Guess I'm going to get out of bed. Oh, Lori didn't hear my story then. Real quick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got out of bed on Saturday morning about 8:30, 8:45. Hit the bathroom. Sitting there going, is that rain I hear? Looked out the window and it's like a downpour. I mean, buckets just coming down. The top was down on my convertible.
Mm.
And it was sitting in the driveway. It wasn't even under the house.
Oh, no.
So my car has this much water.
Not good.
Oh, okay. It'll be between now and 9:30. I'll just say it that way.
Mike, get a helmet.
Because oh yeah, I was vacuuming out water. And there's probably still water in it again because the longer it sits wherever the water
Mhm.
had gathered, I guess, on the sides,
Right.
is running down to the floorboards in the back.
Okay. Not
Yeah.
good. Well, I hope it dries out.
Me too. It should. But I can't put the top until I gotta look up my don't let me forget to look where to see where my fuse panel is because I can't put my top
Right.
up because I think a fuse. I worked KDH on SAT. It was coming
Yeah,
down.
it was coming down.
Yeah, it was. And my car was sitting in the driveway with the top down.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah, not good. Not good. Thank goodness it wasn't, like my nice car. Oh, I couldn't even imagine that. Like having I've had people before who left their sunroof open and it started pouring down
Yeah.
rain like that before. It's like, oh, awful. Yeah, it was coming down like a banshee. Even though Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
it was calling for a slight chance of afternoon showers.
Would you like me to autograph that weather forecast saying frame it? So somehow it's my fault that her car got wet.
The day.
That's the way I'm feeling about this.
No, I'm just. This
Yeah.
tells you. Well, a Jeep can handle that. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know.
So true.
I know. See, I could put that. I should start driving the big one,
Right.
the big green monster. But no, we got to keep it nice until after the Jeep invasion.
Aha.
And the Land Cruiser handles it too because it's halfway out underneath the house and halfway in the house. Yeah.
Right.
Because if it gets a little wet, oh well, so what?
What you gonna do?
It doesn't have carpet. It doesn't have upholstery like in
Right.
the back. It's just a space.
Right. Yep.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep. And it also has drain holes. So if it
Mm.
does collect in there, it runs out. Yeah. Unlike my car.
Excuse me.
Put it in gear, Cindy, and push it in this. Oh, tell your insurance company you forgot to put it in park.
Oops.
Well, except for the fact that I can't really do you doing the show. Yes. I think. You doing show and shine for the Yes. Mr. D's already entered the scrambler into the invasion. He's already paid the $30 or $25 or whatever to enter the show.
Cool.
Daniel Jordan will be there. All right.
Oh, neat.
He's pretty good.
That ought to be good.
You saw him. She saw him at the or not the potato festival, the bear festival.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep. Yeah, and that's why we're not driving it out on the beach yet either, because we have to keep it
Pristine.
anti-rusted. No rust for you. No soup for you.
30 days.
30 days. No soup for you. I remember that. So Mama Rosie she discovered the show Heartland.
All 18 seasons.
Well, she's watched the first 3 seasons. She's like, I love Heartland. I wish I would have discovered it a long time ago.
Well, now she can just watch it forever.
And we're like, yeah, we told. She's like, well, I hope I don't die before I get to I finish all the seasons. Kind of made me laugh. Made me chuckle. All right, you have my vote. Sweet. Okay, cool. That works for me. I can handle it. Well, there's a Jeep store somewhere up north a little ways, not too far, but just, on the other side of the water. And the guy said, if you're entering it, he goes, you're going to win. I'm like, oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. Sounds like a plan to me, Stan. Yep. So we're trying to keep it nice until then, which we're not going. But then again, we love the Land Cruiser, and we have so much fun in the Land Cruiser.
That's
Just because nothing works.
Because nothing works?
Because nothing works. So it's like a guessing game. No. Well, now the left turn signal works, but the right turn signal doesn't work. At one point, neither one was working. And we have a little battery operated speedometer that connects with a satellite to see how fast we're going, kind of like a GPS thing.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. So, and the gas gauge, it's a guessing game. You never know how much fuel's in it. So you stop and put some in it, and you're like, oh, wow. It took 8.5 gallons. It's only a 10-gallon tank.
Lots of ducks. There you go.
Yep. Lots of. We don't have a place. It doesn't really have a dash, though. We can't put ducks on it. There's no place to put ducks. It doesn't have
That's
a
right.
dash.
It's just the windshield just goes.
Yeah, well, that's on the scrambler too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it doesn't
Straight
have
down.
it doesn't have a dash either. Really, like a shelf. So I don't know where we're gonna put them all, but yeah. And isn't the point of the ducks? Aren't you supposed to like pass them on to the next person? Isn't it kind of like a pay it forward, kind of like the rocks?
I don't know.
Because I see a lot of people
Yeah.
with a lot of ducks, and I'm thinking to myself, because I call myself self.
Mm-hmm.
Why do they have so many ducks? I thought you were supposed to pass them along.
Duck them.
Yeah, you reduct
Okay.
them. See?
All right.
Oh no, not yet. I have not. Oh, it's not for the cruiser. It's for the scrambler. I have not, Bethy. We only have about a minute left, by the way, and then we get to say bye for now. Hasta mañana. Yeah, that too.
Guys, remember Sha-Na-Na? Remember the TV show Sha-Na-Na? Bowser. Do-do-do-do-do. Good night, sweetheart. Where
It's time to go. That also reminds me of 3 Men and a Baby. Did they sing that to the
They
baby?
probably did.
I think they did. Something
Probably
like that.
did.
Yep.
You guys have a great day too.
Everyone have a fantastic day.
I
Stay
know it's
warm.
tough. because
Warm.
it's
Stay
Monday.
cool.
Except for you, Lori.
Yeah, you're off. Yeah, but she worked her butt off this weekend.
Yeah, you probably did. That's
Yeah, but stay cool. Stay dry. If you have a convertible, put the top up
Put it in the garage.
and put the windows up too.
Right.
That
And don't
helps.
listen to Bill.
And don't listen.
It's not my fault.
It's not his fault.
Not my fault.
He just, it was the National Weather
left
Service.
the top down.
I did lay the top down because nobody was calling for rain except that afternoon. Anyway, on that note, bye-bye. We'll see you tomorrow.